welcome to D-1. Okay, we're going to dial it down to 5. Um, Legion of Doom episode 42 is launching tomorrow. And so, first thing we're going to do once we get in game, we're going to actually turn down my not turn down my audio, but when I did raids in like the World of Warcraft and used the in-game mic, it would only record my voice. Did not know that the tank that I was fussing out was also being recorded. So we're gonna fix that. Even though I don't think we're gonna run that raid, well, we might run some raids a little bit, but today people will have to type messages. And okay, give me 1 second. I'm looking for. Actually, it wouldn't be controls, would it? No, targeting gameplay should be under audio, but it's not. Video, voice. Here we go. Boop. So that mine will be the only voice that you hear, except for the characters in the game. And does he need to do a? Yes, he needs to do a omnibus raid too. Let me see. Well, let me show you his artifacts. His primary tanking artifact is the Everyman prototype. Depending on, this is his street clothes build. He has Quizlet just because Quizlet is cool. He doesn't have the Mega Blast or anything here. It's just like having a talking pet. And then he has the Strategist card. It works for any build. But this is not the build that I'm going to be using for solos. We're going to go with... Actually, that reminds us of where we're going to go first. I don't know if... Oh, wait. Just give me 1 second. I forgot to load up YouTube just in case someone's actually in the chat. I can actually see the chat this way. Alright, I should be able to see the chat this way. Alright, now I'm able to see the chat. I actually got some more health. Yeah, I'll do that. Feats this morning. I don't know if anyone remember Doomed Metropolis. Alright, just I'm gonna go there so I can show you what I'm talking about, but before I'm just going to save this loadout after spending that skill point. But I went and bought a collection, the expensive piece of a collection this morning. It cost me 100 marks, but it would have cost me like $700 million on the broker. And I was like, I ain't spending that much. just want to feed him. I don't know if anyone else has these cats in their base, but they are not friendly when you have your ult come in. They start hissing, and Super Cat here, she jumps at guests. Crypto just like, feed me. Alright, we're saving that loadout. And artifacts that we're going to be running with today, at least in this build, is Everyman Prototype, Computers Redistribute HUD, and once again Quizlet. This is my open world leveling, or I really have a great healer and I want to tank, but I also want to do some damage. This here is, well, waiting for the change. Alright. Still waiting for the change. Is my raid loadout. Here it's nothing but tanking. Dilla still, strategist, and the everyman. And let me go ahead and spin that skill point here too. Yeah. Alright, so we're going to put that there. Oh. So when we either do the Omnibus raid, I kind of want to run God of Monsters again, or but one of the things I'm going to show you, let me show you the allies. House of Legends bot at level 5, they do some serious damage. I'm going to, when I run the Omnibus, after I show you what I was talking about in Doom Metropolis, look at the health bar when he attacks a single target. Now, the calculator bot is great for a dot and multiple targets, but yeah, I'm going to be testing this on my Rage tank. I have Nubia at level 3/4. Yeah, those allies are so expensive to level. I honestly don't think it's worth it, but in order to see if it's worth it, I'm running him. I'm going to see how much damage he does, and then I'm going to run Nubia in the damage slot at level 4 and see if she takes out people as quickly as House of Legends bot. And I'm sorry, let me go back to my other tanking mode. And wow. Because I'm assuming this happened with House of Legends. But now you can buy all this stuff with marks, which is a good thing. It means it gives you even more incentive to run out and get marks. Now, if you have some of the Superman currency, let me.
Hello, combatant. The authorized number of training marks can be exchanged for sections of state-of-the-art combat equipment.
This is the, neutralizing agent. Now, for people that like making money on the auction house, if you have a lot of marks, we're going to that's 100 marks because I'm curious and I don't want to have to remember it later on. We're going to jump back to base. And we're going to see how much that costs on the auction house. So for 100 marks, you could undercut these people. And let's do agent. Okay, right now it's not available, but it was like early this morning. All right, when it neutralizing. Oh wait, I said usable by me. Let me turn that off because I already have it. That's why it's not showing. All right, so if I type in agent, I know I could have typed in neutralizing. See, $75 million. So would you spend 100 marks and you could probably sell it for 70 million? And if they, okay, they're the only person there that's selling this. 75 million is not a lot. I'll track it just to see if he actually ever does sell it. But with some of the collections, now that they went over to the mark system, that could be another way to potentially make money on the auction house. All right, let's go look at the Omnibus. And we're going into the sewers. After we do the Omnibus, we're going to run to Chaos Gotham. Ah, I hate when I get stuck.
Ah, a new test subject. No need to breathe deeply.
It's
Even the
great to
smallest
run
whiff
this to
of the
get
fear
marks.
gas will do the trick.
And mind you, I like being able to run stuff and get marks. It makes helping like other people to level. I mean, you do it because it's the right thing to do, but you can actually get rewards while you're doing it, which is like a double
This
win.
whole place is filled with fear gas. Get those leaking barrels out of there and clear the air.
Now, I am going to hit Scarecrow at the end, but he's kind of a soft boss. Honestly, if I was concerned about this solo, I would use Calculator Bot at the end.
Disturbs us.
In that way, he would get everybody in that red damage over time. Now, obviously, I would want for
It's too
all of
late.
these
The
solos
fear
to
is
be
seeping into your mind.
at this level of challenge and not some of them just being ridiculous.
Not here. Save me. You lose.
And I don't know if they're able to do a census of what people are playing like they're able to do in other games. But I would be curious to see. I feel a lot of people are still running gods and monsters.
Embrace your terrors.
I looked at the Tier 2 Phoenix. After this raid, I'll pull it up so you can see it.
Stay back. Go back. Turn around.
But I think it was like 50 million or something. And the Tier 3, you have to run the Elite raid to get that. And is there one more that I'm missing? Yes, there is. Alright, let me take them out. And just in case you haven't seen the lightning bolt that everyone is putting on their back, this is it. This still has not dropped in that raid for me. And I'm still waiting for it to load my styles. See, that's the lightning bolt. I mean, it doesn't fit my concept. I can't use my, let me try that one more time. My mats don't work on it. Okay, but that's what it looks like. I mean, even for my speedster characters or my lightning characters, it just doesn't, yeah, it doesn't fit how I design character costumes.
Crumble under the weight of your own fear.
And I just bought it for him because he's my main and because I was curious. And after looking at it, I can give that critique.
Wrong way. Stay back.
That should clear out the gas in this area. Now hurry and find Batwoman before she's lost to Scarecrow's madness.
Alright, we're going to go ahead and use this House of Legend bot on one of these guys.
Time to die.
Because I'm pretty sure that everyone has fought them under Omnibus. Alright, and let me hit Eddie. I have not hit Eddie. And
When I'm done, your face will look
I told you. Alright, well, I wanted him to hit Eddie instead of Edward, but did you see that? And look how much I have to do to beat him. So that is nice damage max that out.
No! Impossible! We never lose! Must fight on!
Alright, now I want to see what would happen if I bought him out in a fight with Validus.
More patience? Excellent! This one has already lost her grip on her senses. So let's begin your
Now again, I'm not
shall
Team
we?
Allies. I really like.
Fear is such an appetizer.
I think they're kind of
So many
superfluous.
flavors, each one
However,
as delicious as the
They
next. Allow
give
me, this one packs a punch.
And what I mean by that,
the fear
by
of
being able
bullets
to
and
bring
explosives.
different allies depending on
This
the
one has an
raid,
extra twist.
and
Better
copy
stay
that
on your
with being able to
toes.
switch out your
Can't
artifacts,
be real, but they'll feel real. Move, move, move!
it will allow you to have options.
Like pain? This is mine.
And as I said yesterday, having Oracle Bot in the support role,
Here's one that hits close to home.
you don't have to worry about getting your gear repaired.
Fear
Now, I
of betrayal.
admit, I
Nothing
wiped
like
a lot
having your
yesterday
closest
on my
allies stab you in the back But since yours are so
Lantern
boring,
controller.
I've cooked up my own
But I didn't have to
versions.
pay to have that repaired.
Enjoy.
Orocobot repaired it
No, you can't be
in a short matter of time.
family. I don't want to hurt you.
And that would be something that would be helpful if you're running a tough raid with like a pug or with your league.
Do your worst.
No, I haven't tested the
That wasn't nice.
secondary, like calculator secondary. I don't even know what that is right now. I think when I stun somebody,
One of my favorites, astrophobia, the fear of thunder and lightning.
right after
Don't get
this,
zapped.
No,
Solo
not
out.
lightning. We're indoors.
I'll check to see.
How can there
I
be
think it's
lightning
something that
indoors?
if you stun somebody, you get health or something. Which, as a tank, I like health, but I don't feel a difference.
Another one of my favorites,
When I'm using
hepatophobia, fear of
calculator
reptiles.
mod in
And
that
since we're in
position.
a Gotham sewer, who
I don't
better to
miss it when
represent
he's
it
not
than
there.
Killer Croc?
Yes, I'm one of those people that like to tab. Ooh, well, we'll break that box while I'm at it. Did I get everybody?
It's hopeless.
Alright, I wish I would have ran these more before they added the fixture.
Do your worst.
Well, yeah, have you seen Kira L? She has the electric material. And then my other electric character, the Speedster, she has the electric back.
And last but not least,
I would also
Where's
use
my
that
canister?
style if I was doing
no,
like
out of
a Son of
gas.
Zeus or somebody,
No matter.
or like a
By now your minds are shattered.
Shall we dance?
I'll
Greek
take you down
base
myself.
character. That
Get
would be
there.
nice.
Don't hurt me!
Finally, my head is clearing.
Have you
Let Matt
seen
take it.
every
We escape,
sword
shall we?
before?
Do your worst.
It's a drop in. Give me 1 second to finish these people off. All right. Every sword would be. Is it here? Yeah. All right. That's every sword. Oh. I don't think I put a material on it. If I was doing a Greek-based character, I would get the lightning bolt, and I don't know what armor I would go with, but I would have like every sword. And have you seen the drop for Zeus's scepter? I did get that. I gave that to my fire tank with the lasso. Okay. I could put that on that character, the Zeus lightning bolt, because she already has the one woman's lasso, and she has Zeus's staff. That would be kind of cool. And I was thinking about the wings. Okay, I want the retribution style. Ooh, Captain. That's not Captain's Call. All right.
Thanks for your help with Scarecrow. He certainly can mess with your head. I'll wrap
And
up here and then meet you back at the station.
Good. Give me 1 second. All right. Let me switch back. I like the shield because it matches the shield style that he got in Amazon Fury. But this is being nitpicky. But I wish when I threw it, it would disappear and then reappear. That would be some coding, but that would be cool. But I like that I'm able to carry the shield that I'm wielding on my back. That feels like Captain America. Alright, before we do the next one, I said I was going to look for the Phoenix, the Tier 2 Phoenix, see what the prices are. Yeah, I mean, $8 million. I mean, and this is why so many people are running it. Now, the Tier 3, you have to run Elite to get it. I would be curious as to 10% more damage and have 50% more health than Tier 1. Doesn't say if they have like a different power. Like the Tier 2 Juvenile Phoenix, it has a flame breath, which is really cool. Honestly, these aren't that expensive. I want to give the one to my fire tank. You know, they already have 2 pets. It's like, but since they're fire, you know, to send out the Phoenix would be cool. But then I have like I have a hunter character on this side. He has I forget the name of the artifact. You know, he has Blinky. That's the sorcery one, and then he has Quizlet, and he has the buff artifact up to rank 2. So both of them will get the buff. But yeah, he would run with those. Let me see. Do I want to? All right, let me just jump to my lightning character. Or one of my lightning characters, or my non-speedster lightning character. I really hope they have some more clothing styles for the Christmas event tomorrow. Yeah, I would want at least like 5 more different styles of ugly sweaters. And I'll go back to him to do more raids, but since we're talking about lightning, apologize for the line. This is her leveling outfit based off of Static Shock, and I forget what material she's using. And the hair is from the Techno, I think it's the, instead of thinking, I can just pull it up. Just waiting for that to load. Mechanized, and then Yellow Royal 1 and 2. And then this is her raid. That's the electric material. Actually, the lightning bolt wouldn't be bad there. It's a different, yeah, it's a different pattern than that. And then the DPS is all mechanized. Alright. Jumping back to my main. I wish they would tell us when the Blue Beetle style is going to come out, because I am wanting that as a armor variant for Captain November. I like this style, but I'm kind of wanting something new. This is his DPS loadout, or his DPS style. That is the Lex Luthor back, which, yeah, it's... and I forget what chroma that is. Alright, give me 1 second. Which one is that? 3? No, that's 4. And we're going to put a skill point there. I almost never run DPS, but you see how the chroma really makes the style? This is the antimatter chroma, 1, 2, and 3. So if I change the main color, don't really want it to be purple, but just, ooh, all right. Since it's Christmas, we'll go with red. Even though green's a Christmassy color as well. Alright, I'm just waiting for that to save. And alright, we're gonna go back to our normal build. One day I'm going to go back and do the quest chain in Metropolis by the jail, and that unlocks the Warden armor. I was doing that on my old main, then I switched over to make Captain November my main, and I didn't go back and do those quests. And I haven't received that style in Omnibus runs to complete it. All right, let's see what we'll get now. I don't want to talk smack before going into the fight, but I feel bad for Deathstroke. I was leveling a nether tune that was Deathstroke inspired. He was like a mercenary type, and that was an epic fight.
Remember, the people inside are SCU officers. Free them, and the better ones will help you take on Joker's clowns.
But I'm going to let House of Legends bot release once I get there.
Get me out of here. I'm not even on duty.
Joker's got a new toxin. I doubt he's wasted much of it on these presents, but be warned.
Oh wait, I was thinking. I'm sorry, my brain was in the Riddler mission. Here I get to fight the Joker in the 3 different tiers.
SCU, freeze!
Tickle!
Alright, because we know that that is going to be happening, this is where we actually get to see what some of the value in allies. Alright, let's do swap. I want you out. Confirm. So he's going to be doing his dot when you know, when Joker summons his allies, and I'm going to try to put the dot and catch as many of them as possible. Now you saw when I was in the last dungeon how I threw my shield at the other, you know, Eddie and Edward, meaning that the House of Legend robot was going to type
I just remembered.
that
the Joker
one,
is paying
but
me
he
to
typed
look
the
other
one
way.
that I had just fought. So we're going to see if Calculator Bot runs better. Yeah, I get power back from stunning an enemy NPC. That's not great. Let me look at his abilities. When taking damage, I get a small percentage of damage into health. I mean, that's a nice buff. And I guess it wouldn't matter if you weren't a tank. I'm not fire, but I do have, like, you know. And when I get my fourth Aurora, I also. Ooh, I never got that one.
This is Batman. You're being watched. Wayne Tech's exobytes are crucial to the battle against crime. Nothing can be allowed to threaten this fight. Not even the Joker. I trust you'll
I'm
keep
going to go
that
back
in
and
mind.
try to get some of the leveling collections because, as you can see, if you're going on automatic pilot, you can miss those. And I have run this one like forever. I've never saw that until today.
Special crimes here.
Somebody call headquarters.
Alright, let me see here. Oh, yeah, now another costume that I would want to see. I don't know if you remember the Legion of Superheroes. They have a character called Wildfire, who is essentially atomic. I wouldn't mind getting one of his costumes. That's the part of the reason why I have Quizlet. Because Quizlet and Wildfire were friends in their comics.
That's smart!
Oh, alright, we're gonna practice.
I think
Tickle!
You see, that's kind of disappointing. He didn't take them all out. I mean, he hurt them. I wonder if the damage is divided among the characters of the people you're attacking. If it was a smaller circle, would they have taken more damage?
You're gonna die laughing!
I mean, I prefer to have like a single target damage because I'm not a controller, but when I use some of my tanking effects, I can stun them. which means I can just keep hitting them.
Step right up.
Oh, this is going to be such a crack-up. But who will crack first? My hostages or you? Hello, Batman.
I was feeling
How
bad
nice
for
of you to finally
Deathstroke.
drop
I feel
in.
bad for the
Let's
Joker.
get the show on the road, shall we?
Do you know if they fixed the bug in the four-man the League of Assassins, where if you, I mean, we're not overpowered now, but if you hit the Rasha Ghul too hard, you can kind of break the instance, and so sometimes we actually had to die and restart and go easy on them.
Oh, whoopsie daisy, oops. I dropped it.
Alright. Oh, wait. Yeah, so now they should have these people are coming out. They're targeted. I'm going to hit them just to be sure. And boom. Let Calculator Bot come out.
Let's crunch some numbers.
See, in order to get that to work, I actually have to set it and then pull them to where I think the circle's going to be.
This party's running out of gas. Let's liven it up a bit.
Joker's releasing toxin into the room. I'll try to dismantle the canisters. You need to get the detonator.
I mean, I don't normally run with, well, I like pets.
There's always someone that wants to spoil everyone else's fun.
Alright, I just go in the center, pull them all in, and now if it wasn't on cooldown, I would release it. Now, alright, I will use this because it's in charge. Alright,
And now, to meet the star of the show, please give a big round of applause for our guest of honor, Commissioner James Gordon.
No!
I thought there was an ally that reduced the cooldown of your other allies. If that's the case, it's one of those ones that you had to like spend a lot of marks to get, like Aquaman or somebody. Eventually I might make a character who's like, their superpower is really their amount of allies that they have. That'll be like Spider-Man. And then they just call in help from their different allies. But that would be a really expensive character to build.
Thanks. You know, whether Batman admits it or not, he's lucky to have someone like you watching his back. I've got to get back to the station and see about cleaning up this mess.
I'll get that. So, I mean, they're not exactly the most engaging and like awe-inspiring. I am so looking forward to running that duo and beating Sinestro as, you know, in his Violet Lantern form. I'm just happy to be able to run new content. Alright, let me see here. Oh, I didn't do that. Don't know if I'm going to save that table for him. Ooh, Retribution. If I recall correctly, Retribution is the Huntress style, which means I really don't like it. And that was like a drop in the Enhanced Retribution. Sometimes I don't need to trust my memory. retribution. This here, in it's the one with the flashpoint. This is a drop from the crowds. This is a Scarecrow hat. I think after going to the House of Legends, I'll pop over there. I just wanted to see what the retribution looked like, you know. Yeah, that's that. I mean, that works for some characters. That feels kind of like Green Arrow-ish. All right, we want to put that on the table and run the House of Legends, and then we'll do some Flashpoint. Yeah, I haven't really been to back to Flashpoint since House of Legends dropped. I've been back to 31st Century. I really like the Legion of Superheroes, so. Alright, we're gonna collect that.
Amazing work. I expected nothing less.
Just open it just in case I get anything good on stream. Do I want to look? Short of the... See, these here, I'm getting that. If I didn't want this style, I would argue that you can make some money on the auction house just selling these. Now, I still agree that the auction house is overpriced and it needs to be regulated, but the Omnibus is giving us more options if we want to raise money. Alright, we're going to tier 6, and we're just going to do some open world of Flashpoint and see if a bunch of people are fighting Flashpoint Doomsday, which I have not fought in a long time. And there was a... Do I want to... Alright, let me switch to here. And we're going to go... Is it the Sunstone Matrix? Let me see. Alright, Sunstone, Gates, Prime, you can get a style or weapon drop in Prime. I don't remember if it's a shield. Alright, we'll try to do Prime. 1 second, let me see what else they... I'm not doing all of these. Bombshell Paradox. Oops. We'll try Darkseid's War Factory, Olympus, God and Monsters. I have not run the Gotham City Zoo on him. Alright, now you see everything that I queued for. My prediction, which of course I'm going to be wrong since I'm saying this on the live stream, is that it'll either be God and Monsters or Sunstone Matrix. And I'm going in as a tank. Now, the game is, how many dailies can I do while I'm waiting in the queue?
General Adam won't destroy my city. Neutralize his PSYOPs forces.
Midday, I might be able to complete at least one
I hate
mission.
seeing all the chaos Flashpoint caused. Do what you can to set things right.
The riffraff of Gotham needs a lesson in etiquette. Conducted in a language they understand. The old one, too.
Batman says you're the one to solve the situation we've got.
Okay, I thought that was, well, this is what it looks like when you're wrong. Alright. The Escape. Is this the one where you fight Superman? Yeah, that Superman fight is kind of... Ultraman, I'm sorry. Can be kind of brutal. The Escape. I get them blurred together. I'm going to stay in my full-on tank mode. But sometimes people will drop out of it, so I don't count it until I see myself disappear. But I would have not expected it to have been Earth 3. That's on my list of places to visit again.
Help!
Alright, we're going to Earth 3. We're doing the Escape. I don't know if this is the one where you fight Ultraman or not. I'll know when I see the first
Thanks
scene.
to Cyborg, we've infiltrated the Panopticon undetected.
Thanks, but it was a team effort.
Our work's not done yet. We need to strike this crime syndicate from multiple fronts if we're going to stop them from coming to our Earth.
Cyborg and I will lock down the security
link. Provide power.
Wonder Woman and I will run interference in the power core.
Superman, Lex, and I are with you.
Someone's going to change, but nope, no one's changed yet. Alright, well, let's see how this goes.
The preparations are nearly complete.
This would go a lot faster if you just let me.
Stop your whining or Atomica will need to find another psychotic to date. There. I've done it. Once we get the remaining components installed in the multiversal translocator, it'll just be a matter of Motormouth here powering it up.
And thanks to that other world,
but you have to beat Owlman.
We now know the exact frequency to send the Panopticon to their...
Wait. Intruders.
He'll keep reviving the other ones.
It's the Justice League. Go. I'll hold them off.
Alright, well, let's... Well, thank
you will lose this day.
Alright, I guess I should be doing some of my rotation here. Alright, we now have a healer. I know I turned my in-game microphone off. Alright, we took them out. I guess we'll take these security bots out as well. Oh, I did not switch back to my main. So I still have Calculator Bot. It's great. I like how all these bots are showing up right in the middle. That makes things easier. Now, I wouldn't mind if they would, like, allow us to get, like, these are, like, not allies, but like a variation of pet.
I had no delusions that those tin cans would do the job. So why don't you try this one on for size?
Annihilation protocol initiated.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind having Killbot as a pet.
Orders received. Crime
Let's bring out everything and see how Killbot likes that.
Enough games. I'll whip you all into submission myself.
I did not need to do that. I was looking to heal myself. Oh, I didn't bring up my pet.
We need to do something about those drones.
Oh, I guess I'm going to take out Superwoman. Maybe not. Now, I meant to do that one.
The syndicate will make
save my cooldowns for her, but I haven't done this in a long time.
When we can.
Oh.
Destroy the drone.
Alright, now I'm keeping the tank busy. I'm keeping the boss busy. Do I have to go and destroy the drones as well? Alright, I guess I'll go back to Killbot.
Even lowly dogs get lucky.
I apologize. I'm not really sure what I'm supposed to be killing. Guess I'll go back to Superwoman. And I'll bring him out.
How dare you strike me?
Let's see how they like getting hacked, literally.
Panopticon defense systems protocol beta initiated.
No one lays a hand on me unless I command them.
This is the one that I normally haven't run in a long time. Okay.
And with that, fools,
right.
I bought us enough time to finish our little science project.
Not really.
Hold up for a moment.
Take the lunch screen.
I have a crazy idea. Why doesn't that feel reassuring?
Fight after
You're
this.
just going to have to trust me, friend.
Alright, well, we're going to see. I don't know, I might have ran with this healer before. I give them poise. They're like, alright, I'm healing. I want power. Alright, one of the things that I am... I could just ask him to hold up while I switch out, but it's really not my job to be worried about damage. This is not the one where you fight Ultraman. I think this is the one where you fight all three of them. And you have to take out Owlman, and he will be doing some one-shot tricks.
We need this powered up now. Get running.
Don't boss me around, Hootie, or you can power up this machine yourself.
That's a
and this
reference
new
to
Earth
Hootie and
better
the
not
Blowfish.
suck. Me and Atomica need some new playthings.
Superwoman, the other intruders are overwhelming Power Ring and Atomica. We need to take the fight to them. Computer, Defense Protocol Gamma.
Lex, we need to go after them. The others are gonna need backup.
Even a broken clock is right twice a day. Right?
And I've used that Lex Luthor line many
It's
times.
up to us now.
Alright, let's
Obey
see.
first law of robotics.
I am saving my cooldowns for Owlman. not going to be enough to take them out, but they at least should give them pause.
I see you brought more friends for me to murder.
You've terrorized this world for too long. I'm here to put an end to you and the crime syndicate once and for all.
I do like how they get all of our characters.
The people of this world don't respect
cutscenes.
Heroes. They respect only fear. And I am the one they fear the most. With good reason. Soon the crime syndicate will be the most feared beings on two
So we
earths.
have it here that eventually they're going to come out.
I won't fall. So weak.
Oh, that actually hurt.
Power ring has secured the east wing.
Alright,
now it's time to put his end to the
We'll bring justice to this world.
Bringing out my pets.
Is that all?
Quickly, accelerate. We have to stop them.
Ultraman, something's not right. We can't keep playing tug-of-war with the portal.
Thought you saw the last
Feels
of
all
me.
wrong, man.
Think again.
I don't
Feel the
care.
fury of
Keep
Superman.
running. Get back here.
Because
this
they
one's
will
going into
keep
overtime.
Getting back
He's
up
speeding
as
up
long
again.
as
We must
Owlman
end it.
is there. This is why
Seriously,
you want to
something big is
focus
coming.
on him.
I can feel it tugging on me.
Ignore it and keep running.
But what I was saying is that they have to come back because they're kind of promised that they would make a return to attack our Earth in this episode. Yeah, I'm gonna actually check it out.
If you don't get up now, you can kiss our plans for later tonight goodbye.
Alright. Alright.
Ultraman, I feel like something's chasing me. We need to stop this.
Stop running now, and you'll stop running forever.
Look at that. Well, I like the intent here. I'm using a lot of my mitigation myself. Where's Owlman at? He's all the way over there.
I need you up and fighting for this plan to work.
Alright, he gets points for the block. Alright. I'll use that. Alright, so he should go down. Alright. Then I was wrong. Now we take out Ultraman. And I'll bring back my pet.
Oh. I'm done. Yeah, spent. Johnny's gonna need a calf massage.
No, you idiot!
I like having
the
my pet
portal
out
to their Earth is not
anyhow.
fully open. Their world must be ours. It's over. This ends here and now.
Wait, you fool!
Alexander!
What's happening? Someone tell me what's going on.
We tore a hole in our universe, and some things coming through it. We're done.
What would also be cool if we actually have to go back there and team up with them against whatever is coming through. Like the new Brainiac
This
threat.
isn't over. There isn't anywhere you can hide from me.
That would be a nice spin on it.
It's no longer safe here. You've done all you can. I will stay and attempt to stop this harbinger of doom.
Because I like
Go.
this Lex Luthor.
Now.
I would actually want
No,
to team up
you'll
with
die.
him again.
You heard what you said. We have to go, Lex. There is no other choice.
Alright, that was a fun
I may
run.
have failed my world, but I won't allow the
Let's
crime
see,
syndicate
did we get it?
to destroy another.
The crime syndicate. But at what cost?
Yeah, I guess I'm gonna go for the alien tech legs.
I swear something in that monitor womb back there scanned me. I didn't think I could get the heebie-jeebies anymore.
Alright. Hopefully this time tomorrow, actually, in all honesty, most likely this time tomorrow, the servers will still be down, but I'm an optimist, so optimistically, we will be seeing live. Episode 42, Legion of Doom. But I'm not going to be ending the stream in the middle of the street. I'm going to jump back to my base, which I don't see why I'm not able to warp. Alright, there we go. Let's go to the Sea Cottage. I've been to Washington, D.C. actually, and never been to the Washington Monument. I probably went past it in pictures, but I'm looking forward to that. Hopefully this will be the sign of things to come. I know we did Metropolis and Gotham, but if we're going to Washington, we should be able to go to like New York eventually or LA. I'll tab and say, all right, thank you so very much for hanging out with me on D-1. Tomorrow we will be launching, well, not me, but we'll be seeing episode 42, Legion of Doom. As always, be well, be safe, be the you that you desire to be. Looking forward